Alright, good evening guys. I meant to get a video out to you on Friday and then Saturday and now it's Sunday, so it's been a mess. Friday was a school event and then I had just stuff kept getting in the way, so I did not get back to you guys. But Friday I did not take any trades, as you can see here. We can go ahead and go over those. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in back test just so I don't have to keep returning back to the same point in time. All right. It's been a minute since I've looked at the 5 minutes, so this will be new to me as well. Alrighty. If I had to guess, that's probably what I was looking at. And this right here, yep, I remember this now. So we had a market structure shift here, which means we also had a change in state of delivery here, which also implies this order block, which did not get hit, which is why I never had an entry. I was looking for that order block to also get hit over here, and it never got hit. So the only other thing that I could look for at that point in time was this entry over here, because what we get here is we get a move up where I had no entry, a move down where we're now taking out old lows, and we're having the opportunity for another expansion to the upside. So what that means for me is that right there is a market structure shift, but our change in state. Oh, I remember what it was. That's a market structure shift, but once you have this, you can look at the. Let me get the 5 second up here, just for a little bit of reference. I called an order block upon this level right here. You're able to perfectly determine that this is our order block. If you want to get even more specific, you can say that the bulk of the move happened within these 3 candles right here. So you can actually put the order block right here, but it doesn't get hit then. So it depends really on how you want to look at it. When I'm taking the 5 second, these are all black candles, but right here, these are our down moves in these 15-second patterns. So that's what I was looking at. I did not enter this, but after you get this market structure shift, you could have entered here, here, here. All would have been great entries, and my target for the day was this high right here. So it would have been a really good trade. I did not end up taking it though. It was I just didn't see. I didn't think to check the 5 second while I was trading, so that was on me. But this is what it is. I'm not complaining. I made like $900 this week. Yes, exit replay. No, I don't want to exit replay, whatever. I'll show that to you guys later, but actually, no, you guys have already seen it. But yeah, that's what I was going off of. Thursday was this trade where I moved my stop loss too quickly. This high hadn't been taken out right here, and so I moved my stop loss up to here and then got stopped out. Had I realized that this high had not gotten taken out, I could have kept my stop loss here, waited for it to get taken out here, then moved it to the most recent low, and then watched it go up to previous day high. That's where I messed up. I lost like $15 that day. This was, I think, a really good trade on my part, if I remember correctly. Except, maybe this was the day that I was super, all over the place here, and we're going to leave bar replay, and I'm going to go back to Wednesday. Allow me to just take you on a little journey as I find what I was looking at. Yeah, right here, that's what I was looking at. So, we had this. This was the super messy day that I had, but, we had this, which didn't give me an entry, and then we had this, which gave me an entry, which I entered on here, and I took up to previous day highs here. That was a pretty good entry. Made like $700 if I remember correctly. It was a really solid day. And then this was just, oh yeah, that was afternoon session, but this right here was, okay, I need to be able to see what we're looking at here. Market opens, and then what did we have? What was I thinking when I took this? Makes a low here. Market structure shift a long time after. return to this order block. I don't know what made me enter into this, because this wasn't a super ideal trade. I'd have to look at my review to understand this one. But yeah, no. Ended up being a good trade. I'd like to say that this is like one of the things I don't like doing, is where we make a high before this lowest low, and then we perform market structure shift significantly after. The correct, in my opinion, approach to this would have been this change in state of delivery. This market structure shift becomes negligent because it happens so late. And then a return to this order block right here would have been the ideal entry. But change in state of delivery, return to an order block entry here. We never take out this low. That gives us, what's that, 31 ticks? Yeah, 7 3/4 handles. It's pretty ideal. Very minimal risk right there. That would have been the ideal trade, and then taking this up to this high, and this high is what I was aiming for. So yeah, any of those would have worked. And then we can go ahead and look at if it will load. I may not have enough 15-second candles. I do not have enough 15-second candles. Whatever, I don't even care. Don't even care. Monday I did not trade because I believe I was bullish, and we just immediately started tanking to the downside, and I didn't find any quality entries in here. Maybe I did trade this. I think I traded this on... Did I? I don't think I did. This was what? Yeah, the 20th? I did, right there. Lost $375. So this must have been a situation where this was like a rare losing trade that I had, where I found a setup and ended up losing. It just must have been on mini, not micro. That's what it must have been. So that's kind of the weekly review. Sorry, I never got that Friday out to you, but I never ended up trading, so didn't miss out on anything over here. Yeah, no, because this was our market structure shift, which didn't happen all the way up until here. Sorry, no. I was looking at the 1 minute. Oopsies. I'm just going to review this for myself one more time, just so I get a good idea of what I'm looking at. Yeah, we respect this top quadrant market structure shift, change in state of delivery, no return to an order block, new low is made, market structure shift, no change in state of delivery, order block, return to order block, and blast off. I mean, it really is just profound how we hit this order block perfectly 3 times, only wicks, and then proceed to reverse to the upside. It's just exceptional work. So yeah, that's kind of it for me today. But I will be trading this following week, or tomorrow, I guess. I am very interested in how Wednesday's FOMC meeting is going to go. I think that's going to be a very important FOMC meeting personally. I think the results I have my guesses of what the result's going to be, but I'm not going to go betting on it. This isn't gambling. This is a skilled and formatted profession, so I do not intend on trading FOMC. But so Wednesday, I do not plan on any trades. Monday, being tomorrow, we'll see how it goes. It's setting up right now where we've already filled the NWOG, so I don't feel great about that. I always like trading Mondays into the NWOG, but if that's been filled, then if we can just get a normal setup like we typically do, then I'll take it. But excuse me. But yeah, that's it for me. Monday and Tuesday we'll trade, and Thursday, Friday we'll trade. Wednesday I probably won't trade unless I find a really good entry in the morning, really quick off the bat, because I'd like to be in an entry like super early, like right after open, before 10:15. If I'm gonna trade FOMC, it's got to be really, really textbook. But yeah, that's it for me. One last thing, I did put all of my indicators with updated prices in a bundle for all of them on my WAP, which should be on my YouTube profile. I'll make sure that is that's in there right after this video. But if you want to go check that out for my indicators, those are there. But sorry I didn't get back to you guys sooner, but we will be going at it for the next week. So I will update you all tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. See ya. Thanks for watching.